on the go and shopping healthy on a budget.
Hola, me llamo Antonia. Vamos a estar hablando de la nutrición y cómo ahorrar dinero en comprar comida saludable.
Eating healthy on the go doesn't mean you can't make smart choices. You don't always have to eat bad when you eat out. A lot of individuals are busy with families and schedule demands, so even if you are eating out, you can make the correct choices.
Dice que aunque uno esté apurado, digamos cuando uno esté bien apurado y ir al trabajo, puede comer saludable. Permiso. Entonces esta clase se trata de la nutrición y cómo comer mejor y ahorrar dinero.
¿Es una sillita por ahí?
Okay. There's one more seat in the back. People stand.
Okay.
Is there one more seat left here?
Can we use that one?
No more seats. Okay. Even if you are eating out, it is possible that you plan ahead of time. So, for example, if you're getting off of work at 7 and you know there's a fast food place close to you, make sure you kind of do a survey of what your options are. A lot of menus these days have options for healthier eating. They'll have like a symbol next to them or a star that'll say under 500 calories or low-fat options. Terms such as batter fried, pan fried, anything fried really, buttered or breaded, those are things that you want to avoid, and if you do choose to eat those in moderation.
I don't think. Are they gonna all stand up?
Standing room.
Can we get some
Standing
chairs?
room.
Joanne, I think we're over max. Joanne, if we don't have any more chairs. So,
You can take some of mine.
We're maximum capacity.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, we've got some more chairs over here.
Entonces, esta clase se trata de nutrición, cómo comer mejor y ahorrar dinero para comer saludable. Okay. A veces uno está apurado en la mañana, uno a veces madruga y no tiene tiempo de comer desayuno. A veces uno pasa, digamos, a comprar desayuno en la mañana. Hay que ver en debajo del menú donde dice las calorías. Uno debería de ver cuántas calorías uno come al día. También no comer cosas grasosas con, digamos, crema o
Empanizado.
bread, fritos, cosas fritas, todas esas cosas donde uno digamos, no deberían de comer. Next.
Okay. You can also split your order. Not only is this a good way to save calories, it's also a way to save money. You can also substitute your sides, such as fries, mashed potatoes, with side salads or a side of fruit. And of course, with any drink, water is always your best option, but you can also substitute with fat-free milk, unsweetened tea, instead of drinking soda or alcoholic beverages.
En vez, cuando uno ordena una comida y digamos, no se la quiere comer toda, la puede compartir con otra persona, así no come bastante calorías. También comer ensaladas, frutas, papas, baked potato, papas
cocidas en lugar de
en vez de fritas. Y también tomar agua, siempre agua es saludable, eso es lo mejor, no tomar leche, low fat milk.
pero sin azúcar.
Sin azúcar.
¿Qué clase de agua? pH,
Agua.
low pH, 7. pH, you know pH?
What kind of water?
7.
7, right?
Neutral.
It should be 7, at least the pH.
More tips to keep your fat and calories low. As we did mention earlier, you can have the salad as a side, but you can also get your dressing for the salad on the side, so you can put as much as you like on it. Restaurants usually put a lot of dressing in your salad, which ends up making it more unhealthy. Of course, no little or no butter, and choose fruits for dessert rather than a full-calorie dessert.
Digamos, si uno va a comer una comida y ordena ensalada al lado, puede comer ensalada con poquito de dressing que ellos le den para que le ponga la ensalada. También no...
Pedir el dressing en el helado porque cuando ellos lo preparan le ponen mucho.
Le ponen mucho por en veces, sí. Para el postre debería de comer frutas.
If you do have a long commute, like most of us in this area do, or if you are taking any trips with family, you can always plan ahead and pack small snacks such as carrot sticks, string cheese, and almonds, some alternatives to stopping at a gas station and buying some food on the spot when you're hungry.
Dice cuando uno está apurado también, cuando sale de la casa, debería de llevar por lo menos una bolsita, manzanas, frutas, vegetales, para que coman en vez de pasar, digamos, una gasolinera a comprar chips o soda o algo así.
This is just an example of how you can eat this and change it to a more healthier version, especially with fries. You can get salad. You always want to make sure you have a good source of protein on your plate. Here it's chicken fingers, which are breaded, and you can replace it with just the lean chicken breast. There's mozzarella sticks, which you can replace with some fiber. I think that is quinoa, if I'm not mistaken. Some simple changes that you can make every day, but it's still delicious and easy.
What exactly is quinoa?
Quinoa is like a grain.
From what?
It's similar to rice.
But what, it's smaller?
Yeah, it's a small grain.
But it's more like from corn? Or?
I'm not sure where it's from, but it's a healthier alternative to like regular white rice. There's also brown rice, which is good.
Brown rice.
It's quinoa is similar to that.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Entonces uno puede hacer cambios diarios, digamos, en vez de comer are those fries or potato chips?
These are potato chips.
Okay, en vez de chips, ensalada, pollo empanizado, puede comer uno
pollo asado.
Sí, pollo asado. Y también arroz brown rice.
Is it a good brown? So can drink it?
Brown rice?
Yeah.
Brown rice, yes.
Does it go right?
It's healthier than white rice, yes.
Definitely.
Yes.
Es mejor que el arroz blanco.
A lot of us have families and we're on a budget, so the 3 Ps are a way for you to buy nutritious, healthy foods while maintaining a budget, and the 3 Ps are plan, purchase, and prepare.
Hay que planear, preparar o comprar y preparar.
Plan, make a grocery list before you go to the store so you know exactly what you need and where you need to go. Look for coupons in a lot of stores. If you have a card with them, they will give you additional discounts. And try and plan your meals ahead of time so you're not making impulse purchases.
Siempre cuando uno va a comprar puede escribir una lista de las cosas que necesita para que así usted vea en los papeles. A veces tienen cosas de venta o cupones también, y a veces algunas tiendas aceptan sus tarjetas donde ellos le pueden dar descuento.
Purchase, never go to the store when you're hungry because you will definitely end up buying really bad food. Purchase items in bulk or family size if they don't go bad as quickly. Store brands are almost always equivalent to brand names, which is also an option. You can buy fruits that are in season, that are fresh, and you can also buy them canned, but if you are buying canned goods, make sure they're low in salt and or sugar. And some good sources of protein that you can always get year-round are beans, vegetables, and apples and bananas as fruits.
Cuando uno va a comprar a la tienda, nunca vaya a comprar cuando no tiene hambre, porque cuando uno tiene hambre uno compra más de lo que debería de, sí, más de lo que necesita. Comprar frutas, vegetales, si va a comprar cosas enlatadas o comida enlatadas, que no tenga mucha sal o azúcar, porque algunas tienen mucha sal. Y proteína, vegetales, frutas, es lo más importante.
How about MSG? Usually
Not
to enhance the flavor of the food.
Try and cut it out as much as you can. Prepare, make your meals ahead of time for the week if you know that you have a certain schedule to follow. If you have recipes that can be frozen, make sure you double or triple them. So if you are short on time, instead of eating out at a restaurant, you can just thaw them out of your freezer. And you can use leftovers in new ways, like you can use leftover rotisserie chicken to make a wrap for lunch the next day.
Entonces, cuando uno va a cocinar, también puede cocinar el doble para que así lo puede empacar, a frizarlo, lo puede cocinar el próximo día o para la semana. Y sí, leftovers.
So this is just a quiz. Which one of these, there's 3, would you pick as your healthy eating options?
Hay 3 fotos ahí. ¿Cuál escogerían ustedes que es más saludable?
La ensalada. ¿Qué más?
The salad,
The wraps.
the wraps,
The green wrap.
chicken quesadillas. And quesadilla is a traditional Latino food, so you can make it a healthier way.
Quesadillas se pueden hacer, pero saludable. ¿Tienen preguntas?
Can I just say the question about what is quinoa? And I looked it up. It's a grain-like crop grown for its edible seeds.
Ah, okay.
Excuse me.
So it's a seed from a grain.
Grocery store, like the Giant and stuff like
Anywhere.
More and more now.
And-
Yeah,
yep.
more. Yeah, it's new. It's really.
It's new and it's everywhere. You can get, I think you can actually even get them in different pre-flavored things. Those might be actually high in salt, so you can always cook them the way you want. If you want, you can do black beans. You can put some lemon in it, throw some pepper in it. You have delicious quinoa. You can do it as a side or as part of a meal.
Do you cook it like rice? Like rice, you
boil.
add
Rice.
water,
Yeah.
same process.
Eso le estaba preguntando en el nuevo producto que es casi como arroz. Le estaba preguntando si es una cosa que lo podemos comprar en la tienda. Dice que es un producto que está saliendo nuevo, que muchas personas no saben lo puede cocinar casi como el arroz, que es mejor y más saludable que el arroz blanco que normalmente nosotros cocinamos.
What's the name of the product?
Quinoa.
Oh,
Q-U-I-N-O.
El quinoa es, can I explain it?
Oh, yeah.
La quinoa es como, viene siendo como un grano, es un cereal que es blanquito. Y si lo que hacen es que lo hacen como el arroz, lo hacen en muchos países que lo sofríen un poquito, igualito pueden hacer la quinoa. Y solo siguen las instrucciones de agregar la cantidad de agua que necesitan. Es de mucha nutrición y es bajo en calorías. Ahí se ven la molécula. Sí, yo la he conseguido en Shoppers, hay en Safeway, en Giant, inclusive hay en Costco para la gente que vaya a Costco.
One more.
No problem. Chanel's going to be presenting on
The rest of the nutrition.
She'll be-
Okay.
Hola, me llamo Chanel. And I don't speak Spanish.
That was great.
First two words I
I tried just a little bit. I took it all my life, but it just didn't work. Okay, so I'm just going to be continuing a presentation on nutrition, more so for your health, like if you have hypertension or diabetes, and portion control. And I have some materials here. I have it in English and in Spanish. You could definitely take it home, some recipes and everything, and I'll share it with you later.
Ella va a estar hablando de las porciones por las personas que tienen diabetes, presión alta, o digamos colesterol alto.
Okay, so this is my plate. It was introduced by the USDA just to show you your portions, what your plate should look like. So if this is your plate, you should basically have half of your plate should be fruits and vegetables. About a little less than a quarter should be proteins, and then the rest would be grains, like the quinoa that's so popular now with everyone.
Entonces la porción debería de ser frutas, vegetales, proteína y granos en la otra mitad.
And yeah, it's just a good way to balance your food. Make sure that you get everything from all your fruit groups and every plate that you eat. This goes for breakfast, lunch, and for dinner.
Los tres tiempos, el almuerzo, desayuno y la cena.
Okay, so this is just a little bit more on my plate. So you want to focus on your fruits, vary your veggies, and make at least half of your grains whole, which means that you want to eat whole grains. Don't just eat bread. Don't eat white bread. Have whole wheat bread or multi-grain bread. Granola, things like that. Just more grains. And then go lean on your protein. So try to stay away from red meat as much as you can. Go more towards lean meats, maybe chicken, and fish is good too. And get calcium. And you can have oils, but just check the oils that you're getting. Most of your fat should come from fish and vegetable oils, nuts and things like that.
Entonces deberíamos de comer frutas, vegetales, los granos que en vez de pan blanco es
Pan integral.
sí, o wheat bread.
Yeah. Pan integral o cualquier grano, múltiple grano que son granos enteros, no grano dividido.
Aceite, pero aceite de vegetal. También pollo, pescado como proteína.
Evitando la carne roja.
No, ya me pusieron a dieta.
I have a question. What oil do you recommend? Is it from?
It's a vegetable oil.
Right. There's like olive oil. Or
Yes,
what's the
olive oil is really good, and I find that you can use less olive oil, and I think olive oil is best. It said vegetable oil, but I would go with olive. Or oils from nuts as well are pretty good. Peanut
also
oil.
safflower. Safflower. Have you heard of that? Safflower oil.
Sunflower?
No, S-A-F-F.
Safflower.
Yeah, safflower.
I would go with olive oil or oil from nuts, though. That would be the best bet. Peanut oil, things like that.
Aceite de vegetal o también aceite de oliva. Para cocinar.
This is just more than my plate. You can. Okay, so portions and servings. So a portion is the amount of food that you eat in any meal. That's your portion. A serving is a measured amount of food, like a serving suggestion, like what you might find on a nutrition label. So a lot of food that come as portions actually contain multiple servings. So maybe you should only eat a certain amount, but they give you the plate and it has maybe 3 servings. You can share it for like your whole family almost when you go to some of these restaurants.
Entonces
sorry.
Esta la buena.
Cuando uno come, uno puede medir cuánto uno come, que son, is that 1 cup?
Yeah.
Digamos
1 slice of bread or 1 cup of milk.
Okay. Entonces es un vaso. Sí.
Dice que la porción de la comida debe de estar dividida en diferentes partes y hay que tener cuidado cuando se va a los restaurantes. La salud es importante de que muchas veces en los restaurantes le sirven a uno varias porciones que equivalen como para 3 personas, sería como para alimentar a toda la familia. Lo que está diciendo es que uno debe de tener cuidado que la porción debe ser realmente la que debe de ser. En muchas comidas una porción singular puede ser actualmente, puede contener muchas comidas y eso hace comprobado que también hay que ver lo que dicen los paquetes en lo que dice en los paquetes las cantidades que debe hacer, principalmente lo de los frijoles negros y las cajas, la lata de frijoles negros y tal vez todas las cajas que están al lado. Eso dice realmente exactamente la cantidad de porciones que debe contener.
Gracias.
Están saliendo bastante.
Okay, so just just as an example, so you get your bottle of Coca-Cola, you get 1 bottle at the store, and you think, okay, well, this is my bottle of soda that I can drink. That's my serving. But if you read the nutrition fact, it actually has 2.5 servings, so it's more servings in the bottle than what you're supposed to have. And
entonces en una Coca-Cola dice que tiene 2.5 que son 2 porciones para 2 personas.
2 personas y media.
So that's, you can go to the next slide. So that's an example of what we call portion distortion, which is something that we find that in America over the years, they've made the portions a lot more than what you actually need. So the bottle of soda is an example. You have almost 3 servings in 1 bottle for 1 person. So that's what we call portion distortion.
Entonces es una imagen o una de la porción, cuánto uno debería de comer de la porción en vez de que se lo den a uno.
So this is what you should eat, and this is what they give you in the restaurants. Okay. So how do we solve portion distortion? One of the things that I like to do in my house is called plating, and basically that's where you take instead of using a big plate, use a small plate. So which one of these do you think has the most amount of food?
¿Cuál cree que tiene más comida?
Same. Yeah, it's the same amount of food, but if you take this at your dinner and you eat it, you look like you're eating more. Whether if you got this, you'd be like, where's the rest of my food? You know? So what we want to do, if you get a smaller plate, you can fill it up, and a lot of eating is mental. So if you have that, if it looks like you're eating all the food that you want, you'll feel like you're eating more food. Okay. Another thing would be to have smaller food options. Sometimes when you go to stores, they have bagel thins. Instead of getting a whole bagel, you can eat half a bagel. They make everything in smaller portions if you're open to buying that. And just watch your nutrition labels.
Lo que ella dice es que hay varias porciones, la pueden ver ustedes, que más que todo la forma de comer es mental. Entonces mientras más comida vemos, nosotros creemos que debemos de comer más. Es por eso que se debe escoger un plato más pequeño. Entonces cuando uno ve el plato pequeño, ve como que hubiera mucha comida. Nuestra parte mental está satisfecha y va a decir que es suficiente. Pero si vemos un plato grande, la porción de la comida va a ser muy poca. Entonces la tendencia es poner más. Cuando uno va a los lugares a comer, y como los pegos, dice que vemos las porciones son demasiado grandes, entonces debemos de tratar de satisfacernos solo con la mitad de un bagel o una rodaja de bagel.
Okay, so this is just a little activity. So this is a cup of coffee 20 years ago, and this is the cup of coffee that you'll get in the store now. So this was 45 calories 20 years ago. How much calories do you think is in the coffee today?
450.
450? What, you guys be as a group. Tell me what you want to answer.
¿Cuántas calorías creen que tiene la taza grande de café?
La grande.
¿Cuánto creen ustedes que tiene la de moca?
100.
Bueno,
100? Let's see. Let's hope I have internet in here.
Yep.
No. 350 calories.
Wow. 350 calorías.
Let me just say, maybe I missed this. This is for a mocha that has mocha syrup and steamed milk. It's not just a plain cup of coffee.
It's not a plain cup
Es
of
una
coffee.
información que le está diciendo que le están hablando de no es solo el café, es libre. No, lo que hablan ahí es de mocha. Mocha está construida por un poco de leche, un poco de chocolate y también está construida por el café expreso.
Okay.
Por eso es que tiene más calorías.
And how long do you think you need to walk to burn off all the extra 305
¿Cuánto
calories?
creen ustedes que deberían de caminar para poder quemar esos 350 calorías?
3 hours.
3 hours? Let's check 3 hours.
That's good.
Let's see. The internet's slow in here.
We can come back to it when it loads.
Yeah. Alright, I'll check the answer when it loads up a little bit later.
Van a ver la respuesta un poquito más adelante porque hay problemas con el internet.
Can I go back? Okay, so healthy eating for your health conditions now. So, does anybody have diabetes?
¿Alguien tiene aquí diabetes o azúcar alta?
Well, maybe you might know someone in your family with diabetes.
O
I
alguien
have a
que esté
symptom of diabetic.
Okay. She just have the beginning of the symptoms of diabetes.
Yeah.
Borderline.
Yo tuve, pero solo en el embarazo.
Yeah. So you're borderline diabetes. So what you want to do is control it so that maybe you never end up getting it, or so that it won't be such a health problem for you. You won't have the long-lasting effects of
Si
diabetes.
ustedes están en la línea de la diabetes, dice que la mejor forma es de empezar a controlar lo que comen para poder controlarlo.
Okay, so just some quick things you could do in your diet. Take down your foods high in sugar, obviously. Eat smaller portions over the day. Be careful of when and how many carbs you eat. Have a variety of whole grains, fruits, and vegetables. Eat less fat. Limit the alcohol. And use less salt.
Okay. Estas son las listas de lo que se puede comer cuando si ustedes quieren controlar la diabetes. Deben de limitar las comidas y lo que son altas en azúcar, comer porciones más pequeñas sobre el día. Tienen que tener mucho cuidado cuando tomen los carbohidratos. También deben de tomar la variedad de los granos completos, frutas, vegetales todo el día. Comer lo que tenga menos grasa, limitar ustedes el uso del alcohol y usar menos sal.
And okay, so this is a DASH diet, and I have some I have some books here actually for this diet, not in Spanish, but I do have some in English, and it's basically dietary approaches to stop hypertension. And it's a diet that helps you with your blood pressure, basically saying that eating a certain number of servings from every food group can help you lower your blood pressure. And people who have used this diet reduce their blood pressure within 2 weeks.
Are you going to pass those out? If you want me to pass them out? Or
I can pass it out at the end if you want. Yeah, I have some to pass
But you're
out.
going to give them out?
Yeah.
Okay. Entonces este diario es para evitar
la presión alta.
Sí, la presión alta en 2 semanas. Por lo menos en 2 semanas. Este libro ella se lo va a dar al final. Es para ayudarle a bajar la presión.
¿Sí está en español?
No.
Desgraciadamente no lo tienen en español ahora, pero al menos siempre tienen dibujitos y ustedes lo pueden ver. Sí. Esta dieta les ayuda para la presión alta.
It might be available on the internet. I can definitely find out, and maybe we can I don't know if they can put it in like a church newsletter or something if I find out, and I can follow
Van a
up with you
averiguar si
about it.
tienen en español y posiblemente van a averiguar si lo pueden poner en el anuncio para ustedes que lo puedan conseguir y si los logran proporcionar aquí. ¿Okay?
Okay, so you go to the next one. So basically some things to help your blood pressure. Add vegetables at lunch and dinner. Add a serving of fruit. Use half of your servings of butter and oil and salad dressing. Low fat or skim milk. Limit meat to 6 ounces a day. Add veggies and dry beans. And instead of snacks, you could have pretzels, nuts, yogurt, more healthy snacks, basically.
Para agregar a lo de los vegetales, dice que deben de aumentar una porción de los vegetales y en el almuerzo, y deben de aumentar también las frutas en sus comidas como que fuera para el intermedio. Use también la mitad de lo que corresponde usar antes de mantequilla, margarina, o lo que corresponde las salsas para las ensaladas. Usar los condimentos que tengan menos grasa, leche que tenga baja en grasas, que se limite a 6 onzas al día. Se agregan más vegetales y los dulces.